Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to go ahead and upgrade your 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 lights from the incandescent, is what I have, to the LED. What I have here is basically the LED H13 bulb that I bought, and because Dodge itself, you might want to check your model. It uses a CAN-bus system, so if you put an LED in, it might flicker. So this is one of those resistors or decoders that will be used to inhibit the computer from having it twitch. The brand I bought is you know, it's torch beam. You can buy pretty much any brand. There are some brands that come with a built-in resistor or decoder. I don't know how the quality of those are, so I just went ahead and bought these instead. So what I'm going to try to do is, since I'm only a one man doing this, makes it difficult, but I will show you. This pops off, and basically you will see that there is a 10mm bolt there. And if you look down deeper, it's kind of hard for me to focus, but there is another 10mm bolt all the way down there. I'm not going to try to remove the grill. I'm going to do my best to not do that. But those are the only two bolts required. And then from there, there's a flap right underneath the wheel well. Once you remove that flap, inside you will see there's a lever. That lever you will basically flip, and as you flip, it will allow you to remove the headlight. So I'm gonna go ahead. What I will use is, it's a 10mm, and I will use an extension to basically try to get that that bolt. So I will put the camera down and I will start removing it, and I'll kind of explain the difficulties as I go. Okay, so to resume, I was able to remove the 10mm bolt that happens to be right down there. I don't know if you can see it. Wait. There it is. That's where the 10mm bolt was. I was able to remove that. However, because of the ridges of the headlight, the grill still obstructed it. I wasn't able to get it out. So what I did was I went ahead and removed the 4 10mm bolts that are located under here, and that allowed me to just pull the grill out just enough so I can wiggle the whole headlamp out, as you can see there. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause so that I can go ahead and switch out the bulbs and go from there. Okay, so this is an interesting note that I want you guys to pay attention. Anyways, to remove this switch, this connector, this part right here was originally depressed. So what you want to do is just pull it all the way out, then it allows you to depress this and pull it out. Now, what I want you to do is pay significant attention to the bulb, okay? As I open it, I'm going to take it out. Notice the angle of the beam. Because when I put, if I was to put this back in and twist it, this is at its lock position. Notice the angle of the bulb itself. That is at a 3 o'clock position. Did you see that? I don't know if you understand me. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. So this puts it at parallel to the ground. But when you insert it, like I'm doing right now, pay attention to this top notch. And you lock it back. So see that? That's at 9 o'clock. So this is at 9 o'clock. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to twist it as though it's at 9 o'clock. Look at the angle of that. Do you see that? It might be difficult to see, but the angle of that beam is at 3 o'clock. So if your LED comes adjustable, you might want to adjust it so that when it goes in, it is at 3 o'clock. That way, when the light output comes out, it won't blind people. So it's just a tip. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to pause it so that you guys can that I can resume. Okay guys, I want you to take a look at this, okay? So this LED comes with an adjustable angle. Okay, what I did was, see that notch right there that comes off? So I set it parallel to the beam pattern. Do you see that? The high and low beam? If you look at the original, I'm gonna put this down. See that? Do you understand what I'm talking about? See that notch? See how it's basically parallel to that beam pattern, the low beam and high beam. So I'm gonna put them side by side. So when I put this in and I turn it to the 9 o'clock position, that is at a 3 o'clock position. And that's what I want to replicate with this. So then the beam pattern will come out and not blind people. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this and then we'll resume. So now that I've got that on there, I'm gonna put the decoder on there, or the resistor. This one, it's pretty simple. There's male or female. You can't really go wrong. Just look. So the headlight itself, the LED bulb, is a male, so you would attach this to the female side, and then the other side would go directly to the harness, the engine. Okay, so I'm going to install both, and then we'll go from there. I'll put links to the lights and the decoders that I bought. You don't have to buy the same one. So I thought I'd show you a little trick I used to remove that bolt. See that? That's basically a magnet. I put the end of the 10mm on an extension. So what I do is, originally, let me pull this up. And there you can see, it's kind of hard to see, sun glaring and all that. But what I do is I basically put that in there. I unscrew it as much as I can, and then I put that in there, and that at the very end of it, the end of getting it out, and it will allow me to lift the bolt up without having it drop. So you might want to try it, might work for you. Okay, so I'm going to pause it. Okay guys, here's the finished product. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. You can see inside, it's at a, this one's 9 o'clock. And this one is at 3 o'clock angle. So just a reminder, buy the one that allows you to adjust. So, just a note, all these clips, they just basically push themselves back. Nothing more to that. Same thing, this compartment right here, push clip back. I basically secured it right in between this fender wall and frame. So anyways, hope you guys like it, and enjoy the video. And I'll post the links below. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.